Hey everyone, so in this video here, I'm going to be going over a replay sent to me by the Rappo. The Rappo just played Recon, who's an amazing player as well. So it's a battle of two top players. And as a treat, we also got Rappo to commentate with me as well. So we have the highest ranked ladder player at the moment, who is the Rappo, and he's going to be going over his game that he just had with Recon, who is a Red Bull finalist. So let's have a look at this game and let me know if you guys like this type of content, and I can try to do some more collaborations with top players in the future. All right, so here we go. So Recon is playing Uranus, and then we have Rapple who's playing Loki. Which build am I more interested in? Let's look at Rapple's build since he's on the call with us. So he has three on food. He's putting one on. That's interesting that you don't build the dwarf right away. Why is that?
Uh, it it's a very simple reason because basically, okay, you build the door first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you use it to build the ox card. So basically, it's like you haven't built a dwarf at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I rather have a villager out first to build the ox card, and once the dwarf is out, to immediately start mining gold.
Okay, interesting. The way I do it is I just build an ox cart with one of my food villagers and I transfer him over to gold, and then I build the dwarf because then you get the additional gathering from the dwarf, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's an alternative way, but everyone has their own style, which is what makes the game
Yeah, yeah,
fun, I
yeah.
think.
Mm-hmm.
So Recon is going for, I guess we don't know yet. Do you think this matchup is balanced, or do you think this favors Uranus or Loki, or is it? Yeah, what do you think?
Uh, I think it depends. If Loki doesn't receive any damage, uh, probably Loki will win. But then it all comes down to chaos. So if Loki doesn't receive any damage and manages to survive the chaos, because you use flaming weapons and then your army gets chaos, then all of the units with flaming weapons, all of your units start attacking each other.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can play around chaos correctly and receive no damage, in my opinion, Loki should win. But if it goes the other way around, because Uranus has some tricks he could use, like Carnivora, Bite of the Shark Marmillo,
Mm-hmm.
as I mentioned earlier, the Chaos, then probably Uranus surely has windows to do damage. But it all comes down to skills, spawns, all of these things. What about you? What do you think?
Mm, I'm not sure yet. I think I need more games to really assess the matchup. But are you saying that Loki should play passive against Uranus for the most part, or are you saying that because you're saying that if Loki doesn't take any damage, then Loki would be the victor in this matchup, right? So you're saying that it's better to just stay passive and defensive and then just wait it out?
Not, not too passive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you will see what I mean here in this game. If you can make the correct counter units, you can try to take fights, but you don't want to dive too deep. I wouldn't, for example, attack his base and start trying, to take fights there.
Mm-hmm.
Even to have the counters, I would play for the map control as Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can be passive, but you will need to hunt as Loki. If you manage to get the map control as Loki, literally you can do that by making units, little walls here and there, training the counter units so you can stay in the center and hunt everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then, yeah, that's the winning condition for Loki, in my opinion. So, yeah, when I said that Loki will win if he doesn't receive damage, I
Mm-hmm.
didn't mean that Loki should play passive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Loki can always harass, can always raid, and focus in the middle of the map in most of the times.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think of the new Terma? Terma seem pretty good now, no?
They look pretty good. Yeah, they got buffed.
Yeah.
We can tell because Recon is literally trying to harass Curses and raiding cavalry with Turma. Uh, Healing Spring helped a lot here. It helped quite
Yeah.
a lot because he kept kiting me, but I was able to just heal every single unit.
I'll be honest. I don't like this. The fact that you can just do this with Terma. I don't. I mean, it might be fun for one player, but I don't think it's fun for the other. So
Oh, for sure. It used to be worse though in
Yeah, yeah.
Legacy, but I like the new Torma design.
I guess at the same time they don't do that much damage either, right?
Hmm.
So what's
And you
happening
can
here?
see that Recon, every time I manage to get close to his units,
Mm-hmm.
Recon heals them with the Caladria. So we're both playing a healing game, as you could see.
Yeah. Looks like you're getting the better of him now, though.
Yeah, I managed to push him back. And he managed to kill few units, to be honest. He killed, I think, two Raiding Cavalry, now a Herser.
Mm-hmm.
And Turma are cheaper, aren't they? They should be cheaper than Raiding Cavalry and Hersers.
Yeah, they're about 80, 85 resources. Well, how much is our raiding
Hmm.
cavalry? 90. So it's a little bit cheaper.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I think at this point, Recon is might be in trouble, right? Because this army, it's good for raiding, but eventually what's going to happen is his army is going to be kind of useless, right? Because it's not going to do that well versus a pure cavalry army. And now he might even lose all his units here. Maybe Recon is just experimenting at this point.
I've seen him doing this a lot. He actually recently won a game against me doing this. So
Oh,
I think he
really?
was just trying again to. Yeah, but I guess I caught him pretty much. But I
Uh,
don't know if you noticed, he killed how many villagers he killed. You see, I'm like in worth villager count. I'm behind by 10 villages right now.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's
He
true.
killed few villagers. Yeah.
Oh, nice raid from you. Oh, I think it's still worth it for you. You got shockwave.
Kronos finally
Yo,
won.
Varamter, thank you very much for the prime, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you look like you're doing good. I guess just flaming weapons now, and you can pretty much just maybe even end it. I also
Uh,
see.
uh,
Hmm?
yeah. Go ahead.
I also see you're not making a single throwing axeman. Is that right? Zero throwing axeman here.
I'd prefer to go for Berserks against the Catapeltis because Berserks counter both. They will beat in 1v1 against the Catapeltis.
Mm-hmm.
They will beat them pretty much. But uh, and on top of that, they counter the Turma.
Mm-hmm.
So if I made throwing Axeman,
Mm-hmm.
then he would have had a counter against my army, which are the Turma currently.
Mm-hmm.
So instead, I prefer to go for Berserks to yeah.
Yeah.
And about the flaming weapons, I quite disagree with that
Mm-hmm.
because he will have double chaos to use on top of my army.
Yeah.
So I just here. This is where I stayed. I try to stay passive, build the settlements, secure my position, and I
Mm-hmm.
was even literally thinking of aging up through York because I feel like chaos is so strong currently
Yeah.
that yeah, I wouldn't want my units to kill each other at double the damage they do.
But don't you think that since you killed his entire army, he killed about 20, 25 units for almost for free. So now that he has to replenish his
Kronos
army, you would be able
finally
to get
won.
to the next stage, age 3, like at least a minute or minute and a half
Hey,
faster
Boss
than him, right?
Magic.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I played this. I played this quite safe. I wanted to instead grab the two forward settlements, get all of the hunt in the map.
Yeah.
I didn't really wanna, you know.
Yeah, I like the way you're
I,
playing right
I,
now. You're playing very safe, not losing your advantage, right?
yeah, Mythic Age could probably work as well, but then he would have had a big enough army. And I don't know if you have seen what B has been doing with Atlanteans, but I was
It's,
mostly scared here was
yeah.
if he heroizes his entire army. And what if I suddenly, for example, age up through hell, have a few fire giants, and
Mhm.
I'm against full heroes?
Mhm.
Literally, Recon, the game I told you about that he won doing this.
Yeah.
I was playing Loki,
Yeah.
and yeah, once I aged up through hell, I'd be like, okay, now it's over. He can't kill. There's nothing. He's Atlantean. He can't really fight hell, right?
Yeah.
But I was all mistaken because every single of his units were heroes, and the fire giants were just useless.
Interesting. Yeah, this is a very scary army. I don't even know what Norse human units can counter this, right? You can't go infantry, you can't go cavalry. What do you go versus this army?
Uh, just town centers and full population. I have more population because I'm on three town centers and I stole his forward town centers. So I'm I'm not gonna fight until I'm full population.
Yeah.
And because I wanna get value out of my flaming weapons,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use it, but I will try to split my army as best as possible. I could have split this army into 3 groups,
Yeah.
but I was just so busy managing 3 town centers economy that I prefer to just split it in 2 groups, and I knew that one of these groups will probably die, like this one here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most of the units died.
Finally.
But now I'm free. I'm free to just pressure him.
Magic's #1 fan.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Miri_GG. Thank you, Puppy Paw. Puppy Paw must have used the Prime. There's no way he spent his own money. Oh, he actually did spend his own money. All right, that's surprising. All right, thank you guys. Yeah. Sorry, Rappel, to interrupt.
No worries.
This is I like the way you're playing. Very patient. Like you're actually waiting. You're waiting for the big moment to attack. You're not like I won't lie. If it was me, I would just try to kill him at this point. But I like the way that you're playing. Very calm and collected.
Yeah,
Very patient.
patience is the key because I have lost many games just trying my best to do damage, but you don't have to do damage. You don't have to rush your win.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was nice. That was very very well played. And then Recon played well too. I think because he lost his entire army, but he was able to make a game out of it. So not bad from him either.
Hmm.
I wonder what he could have done to. I don't think there's anything he could have. Well, I don't know. What do you think he could have done to maybe have a chance in this game?
Um, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not quite sure, honestly.
Hmm.
What could it be? Maybe I think he dived too deep. He tried to do that damage we were talking about. He lost how many? 20 turma
Hmm.
trying to hit my hunters. The raiding cavalry were chasing. I think that was way too risky.
Yeah. And then he kept making Terma as well, pretty much all game long. I think that was a little bit of a mistake, no?
Yeah, probably should have switched to catapultis way sooner.
Hmm. And absolutely no Murmillo too. Do you agree with
Mhm.
that? Because once you started adding berserks, the correct response is probably add. Well, I guess he was adding Cairo Ballista, so maybe that can kind of deal with it too. But I personally like going Murmillo.
Yeah, with both of the Sark, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, this was nice.
his map was quite safer though. If you can see, it's nearly walled off. If you see his map, he has 2 safe gold mines on the left
Hmm.
side. He just needed a wall and then a town center with a gold mine there. Similar to me, but there's some gaps for me that I should wall off.
Yeah, but his his third gold mine is much worse than yours, I think, right? Well, not much, but like, yeah, it's all the way over here. Whereas
His
yours
second
is
gold mine?
like his second gold mine is kind of the same as yours, right beside the second TC.
No, he had another gold mine. Look at the sky passage. There
This
was a
one,
gold mine
oh
there.
yeah. He used it up already.
This one, and he had another gold mine there on this sky passage. Exactly there, he had another gold mine.
Yeah,
His gold mines were good. They weren't bad at all.
yeah. Anyways, I think I have to go. So thank you, Rappel, for I don't know what this is called. Is this called streaming? This is the new feature, streaming together.
Yeah.
Are you still
Uh,
streaming right now, or are you heading off?
I'm still streaming. I'll play a few more ranked games, and I might call it a day then.
All right, man. I'm gonna raid you, and I will talk to you later. Thank you for the
All right.
game, and thank you for casting.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay,
Uh,
bye.
Bye bye.
All right, guys. So that was the end of the video. Let me know if you enjoy this type of content, and I can ask more top players to collaborate with me going forward in the future. I guess it's always good for even for myself to just see a different point of view and a different perspective because we can all learn from each other. And yeah, so just let me know if you guys like this. Just an announcement that on the weekdays now, going forward, I'm going to be trying my best to stream on Twitch, and I'm going to be doing a lot more casts and replay analysis. So if you guys want to get your replay casted, if you guys want to get some tips, just message me when I'm streaming on Twitch, and I can definitely look over your game for you, and we can give you some feedback there. So yeah, enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.